Hi, this is Chuck Lemire, and I'm here to give you another iHome Finder tip of the week. In this particular week, we're going to focus on that question that many agents ask when they hear other realtors are using their online presence and social media for lead generation. How do you do that? Well, there are many different ways. So we're just going to focus on one for this week's tip of the week, and that is be an expert of your marketplace. Now, if we look at any profession, when we as a client engage a lawyer, we expect them to know law. When we engage a CPA, we expect that person to know tax law. When we engage a physician, depending upon which area of medicine, we expect that doctor to know the competencies of his particular profession. So, what are the things that the clients expect us to know? Well, we're in the housing market. Do we need to know what the difference between a joist, a header, a soffit, or any other part of a home is? Well, in many cases, yes. So, studying construction, studying materials, knowing the difference between granite, marble, quartz, and quartzite certainly can make the difference with a client who's possibly renovating or building and is looking to you for direction and advice. Now, of course, knowing our market and knowing trends, what styles, what areas of town, and what homes and what price ranges are moving. Where's the market hot? Where should a buyer buy? Where should a seller price their home? The competency and your ability to understand the market is key as well. And of course, knowing our communities, because knowing what's going on in the community, knowing how the community is changing is a big part of why someone would buy in a certain area and invest, and certainly why a seller might wish to sell. So, those are the elements of knowledge. How are they applied? Well, in many different ways, because certainly many agents blog, many agents use the pages like we have available within Max that Dino teaches in his week-to-week coaching. But that use has to start with your knowledge of the local marketplace. So, of course, giving updates on things that buyers certainly have to pay attention to, like interest rates, are key. But more so than that, understanding the specific products that might attract a specific buyer. And those products might be changes in the FHA guidelines or the VA guidelines or in any number of different programs that might be available to purchase a home that needs renovation or to facilitate any amount of movement from where someone is to where they'd like to go for a similar or less payment on a monthly basis. So knowing your products is key. One of the ways that many agents today are making a brand awareness for themselves in marketplaces is knowing their communities. Now, YouTube is probably one of the best avenues and vehicles for that process today, because running YouTube ads has a different analytical process than Facebook ads or ads in other areas of promotion. So I highly recommend you do some community ads. What does that look like? Possibly a farmer's market, a fair, a local business, or a town hall meeting on a new development or something that's occurring within the town. You don't have to be a great reporter. You don't have to get into detail because you can rely upon other news sources to just simply give you that link. But when you take a quick video that you're attending a town hall meeting and to click a link to find out what exactly are the details of the development that's being planned, you become the real estate expert. When you know the difference between a joist and a header, people understand that you've studied your craft and you become the real estate expert. When you know market trends and products of what mortgage opportunities are there for different people, you become the market and real estate expert. We all want the best lawyer, the best CPA, and certainly people want the best realtor, but very often people who have to buy, sell, or invest don't know how to quantify or qualify what constitutes the best real estate expert. Knowledge is key because in any of those categories, we all know that knowledge is what, and experience is what really builds someone's competency in any industry. So keep learning, keep studying, but do posts, do videos in different channels on things that are going on with your community, within your marketplace, and within the elements of mortgage and other things that touch our industry. Become the real estate expert. You will broaden your brand awareness as a realtor. You will attract more attention from people. And based on your knowledge, they will begin to trust you more and more. And when there's trust, that's when you have a phone call that comes in that says, I'm ready to list my home and I'd like you to come and help. So, Be the Expert is this week's iHome Finder tip of the week. Hope you have a great week. Hope you really approach your clients with love in your heart to help them with one of the most important decisions they can make in their life, which is where to call home. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week for the iHome Finder tip of the week.